This your boy Kale Universe back in here with another video, y'all. This is the Thursday night game of Eagles versus the Giants. You're new to the channel, man. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for your boy. Subscribe to the channel. Press the thumbs up button. Y'all already know we ain't new to this. We true to this. It will probably say Monday Night Football in the corner or whatever, y'all. And that's because the game is pre-recorded before the actual real game. So y'all don't judge me. That went for their Kansas City game versus the Jaguars too. I think it said Sunday because I recorded it for the day before, which is going to be Monday. So all of these games will be dropping this week on the channel. So y'all don't mind the things in the corner saying Sunday and Monday because these are all pre-recorded and these are all simulated games being recorded of the actual NFL game. So, all right, y'all, enough of that being said, y'all, let's get to it. No commentary. Share the stream. Hit the thumbs up button, y'all. Let's get it.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, no love lost between these NFC East rivals. It's the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
Dart starting with a pass here. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. While the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Big play to start the game. Defense comes out firing. It's 2nd and long. Another try following the sack. Oh, he gets to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Birds got to it. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have. A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
Offense to the line for second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's on a quick hitter. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. They're on the road, but still favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence coming into this building. They can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Giants taking the field for their second possession. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Going play action with Dart. He's going to keep it this time. And he was lying down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And the Giants will have a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. And on the South had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Dart's going to the air. Dumped off to his running back. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Fights off the pressure. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. Nearly an interception on that play, so that brings up 4th and long. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Now, for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And an Eagle first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Hurts now from the gun. He tucks it and takes off. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Philadelphia.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They kick the running back in motion. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
5 men in the secondary for the G-men now ahead of 3rd down. Hurts looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This from 48 on the left hash. Elliott connects there. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
2 drives, and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Gonna go play action. Here's Dart. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Darts back to throw. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Darts out of the shotgun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
The Giants are set to punt, and he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Escapes a defender. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Drive starts with an option, right side. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll have it 2nd and 8. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Juke the defender. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 16-point ball game. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
17. Giants nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. First call here coming from the shotgun. Start on the ground here. Tracy. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40. On first and 10, clear start. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
It's going to throw again here on second and 10. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Seth Bond with the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Robinson sent in motion left. Third down now. Here's Starks. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. Dotson out and waiting for it. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work Well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the 24. Short pass brought in. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. That's a 1st and even more past the 40. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game. In that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
Hurts on 1st down. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
Giants nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Tracy. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Brought down by Jalen Carter.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Tight end going in motion here. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Giants needing 8 on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Dart. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Hits him on the in route. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 46. That's Dotson with a catch out right. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down, Eagles.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now. Hurts tucks it, starts running. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, he's keeping it again. That one gains 7. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 7 and an Eagle first down.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Elliott connects there. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Ewer.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Mikatami all set now for the kickoff. Xavier Gibson now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They've got first down from the 31. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. A play fake, now Hurts to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, around with Barkley. Oh, he trucked that defender. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down, Eagles.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
All right, here we go. Second down. From the pistol, Hurts. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants about to get to work on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dart from the pistol. And down he goes, the Eagles got him! And the sack forces him now tough for 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Here's a loft deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
Jukes one defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Takes out a one-stop. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Option play. They give it to Barkley. Escapes a defender. Space on the right. He's got room. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Now Dart. He keeps it and takes off.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 3 now. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Motioning the tight end left. 3rd down, Tracy gets it. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. They'll go. It's Tracy. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Reed gives here to Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Hurts now from the gun. Here he goes. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Tyler Newbin with the tackle.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Hurts. Brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Working inside the red zone. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second down and goal.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach.
We know it's Thursday, y'all, so this is pre-recorded, so don't mind the Monday Night Prime in the corner. Just like the other game with Kansas City, it's going to say Sunday, so don't mind the graphics on either game. They both were pre-recorded before
Running
both of
backwards
their
to the 11 as
days.
they line up for second and goal. Another try following the sack. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Going after it, added on by Elliott. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead.
Giants nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Hyatt with the grab. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give to Tracy up the middle. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
4 yards.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Dart out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Dunk's got him a fresh set of downs there as he slides to a stop.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
On first down, here's Dunk. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
It's Tracy on second down. Jukes one defender, and he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. From the red zone now. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. With touchdowns on their last two drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Play action. Hurts has it. They connect on the deep shot. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
All set up now for first and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. They go to Barkley again. Gets to space right side. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Hits him on the out route. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down from the red zone. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dart gonna throw again. Throw left side, finds Johnson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing the out route complete. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot. They did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Dart. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown lost.
It's coming. Here's Dart. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
On is Jude Mikitomney now for the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants take 7 points off the deficit.
Giants 7. Jude
Mikitomney all set now for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Jukes out a one-stop. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Motion man right is Smith. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Alrighty, y'all. Y'all see that 55-7. Eagles win, New York Giants lose. That was a blowout. Appreciate everybody for watching the stream, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all see that? It does say Monday night.
In your own division.
But like I told y'all, these were pre-recorded games. So the Thursday game was pre-recorded and the Monday game was pre-recorded. So the things on the screen are going to be off. But anyway, y'all get the point, man. Love the realest to the real. Hate the fake it to the fake. We're out of here, y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace, love, and blessings.